Good morning and happy 25th of December day, Christmas day, a day of rejoice and happiness. That's what they say anyway. Today's question is, if you celebrate it, pick a person or two and toast them in this group because of how they impacted you this month. So I kind of wanted to have a really loose question today because obviously it's Christmas Day and I expect everybody to get on the camera or even submit a video today. So anybody who does, that's kind of cool. So I kind of just wanted to go through the list of people instead of just doing one or two people, because it's kind of like Adventube was what I'd set up for the month to test the site more than anything, to test Frame, but it actually turned into something a lot more. And I probably should have guessed that from the beginning, but just getting to know this little small group of Steamians has been really, really cool. Like for 31 days, if you do anything for 31 days, it tends to become like a muscle that you work, on a daily basis. So it's awesome that the majority of the people stay through to the end of the month, and just getting different sides of your character and responses each day is kind of like fast-tracked kind of virtual friendships. So I appreciate every single one of you who took part. Cheery Rocks, dude, I just love your positivity. I love the fact that you take time on your replies. Like literally, I know that you pause for 1.3 seconds roughly between your responses, because as an editor you start to notice people's pauses, how long they pause for. I pause for 0.7 seconds on the majority. Kind of weird, but you notice these things after a while. Thanks for taking part. Like, I really mean it. Like, you had some really profound replies and shows that you're a really compassionate and centered soul, and I appreciated you being along for the ride. Traveling too, same for you really. You're the same kind of character. You have this like effervescent internal like seeker of truth about you, and I'm glad you travelled safely home and you got back to family and friends after all of the rushing about. Sean and John, I kind of want to put Sean and John together because I know they do the Steaming Pile, their live shows, and they've got their own little video shows and everything. But because I've been on one of those shows like really early in the morning, it's kind of their space, and I feel like I got to join in their space. Thank you so much for taking part this month. Like, I know we've still got 6 days left, everybody, but I love Sean's bluntness to get through to the point and like really like make you focus upon stuff. And I really love like John's ability to be like centered and like straightforward, and not going around the houses, literally off the top of his head, straight from the heart. That's been cool to see. Definitely all these people, like everybody who's took part, I would definitely hang out with you in real life and just like have a meal, have a drink, like get our little group together. And I really loved that. It's been amazing. Enjoying life. He only actually did one video, but it was probably the most profound one of the month, which was awesome. And also he's like supported upvoting my posts and stuff, so that's kind of cool. So I don't know if you watched this today, but Merry Christmas to you. Navneef, I now know that you really, really, really like books. You're really into your books. Thanks for taking part this month. Really appreciate it. It's Liam. Liam did probably about the first week. I hope you have a great Christmas and the family have a great Christmas, Liam. And I hope you have big, big plans for 2019. And then Travel Lit. I've been seeing a bunch of stuff from Travel Lit on YouTube. I know they're hardcore into their probably filming and recording and editing for YouTube. So I think they probably got so far in and they were like, this is cool, but we need to keep focused on our work and YouTube and bringing money in so that they can travel and stuff. I would have liked to have had 15, 20, 25 people as part of the project to really test the scaling to make sure that the uploading and editing can be done. But as it was, I was quite happy that it didn't go down, didn't crash, didn't break or anything for at least the majority of the month. So I'm pretty pleased with that. We're going to finish up, I think, on the 8th of January with a different project from the 1st to the 8th. And then we're going to take the rest of January off and then come back in February for another 30 days. Actually, February's 28 days, so it's a little bit shorter. But we're going to have a proper video blogging month in February. And more details about that in January. Have a great day with your family. Merry Christmas. All the best. Love to all your families. Hug the ones you love closest to you. And I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Hey Adventube, Merry Christmas to everyone. It's morning, so I'm having my morning coffee. A bit too early to have some alcohol, and cheers to you guys, but maybe a little bit later I could do a separate video. What we shall see. I'm a bit busy today with the Christmas cooking and going to church now, and then I'm going to see my grandmother in the care home as well, so it's a bit busy day, so if I don't get around to doing another video, then this has to do. So who do I want to kind of cheers and celebrate to? Well, firstly at Team Humble for creating this Adventube, giving me something to do every day, kind of a daily task, and that's kind of essential when you're definitely on Steam or DTube or any Steam-based platform. Try to stay active. You always have to kind of think of doing something every day to stay kind of relevant and engaged. So, Merry Christmas to you and everyone who's on the Adventube team. Bye.
Drifting slowly into an empty space where